Arknights!
Fiammetta is a 6-star artilleryman sniper. She released alongside Kazemaru in the Flame of Immaculacy banner during the Guide Ahead event, but is now available through headhunting. Fia has 4 years of combat experience, likely coming from her time working at Notarial Hall as a senior special correspondent and picking up after Mastima. She stands 171 centimeters tall, was born on the 3rd of April in Laterano, and is of the Liberi race, specifically a phoenix. In her archive files and promotion record, it's noted that Fia is often seen working alongside Mastima, claiming to oversee her to prevent the leak of confidential information about Laterano, though other apostolic nuncios lack such an overseer, suggesting this arrangement is tied to Mastima's status as a fallen angel. While Mastima handles all formal diplomatic duties herself, Fiammetta never joins negotiations, instead waiting outside, seemingly present only to vouch for Mastima's trustworthiness, hinting their dynamic may be more complex than a simple superior-subordinate relationship. Given Fia's notable combat skills and mobility alongside Mastima's destructive power, questions remain about what kind of diplomatic missions would require such capabilities. When HR pressed Fia on her duties at the Notarial Hall, she declined to answer, citing papal confidentiality. One time, Fia brought a Sancta firearm, not part of her standard equipment, to the workshop for repair, displaying surprising expertise in its structure and use despite being Liberi who couldn't actually wield it in battle. She explained that someone had entrusted the gun to her as a kind of price paid with his life, a detail the technician chose not to probe further on. The technician recognized the weapon from studies in Laterano as a possible heritage gun once belonging to a famous pious saint, supposedly sealed beneath the Lateran Basilica after his death and missing ever since. Unsure how Fia or the gun's owner came to possess it, the technician records the encounter while hoping it isn't a stolen artifact that rightfully belongs in a museum. An unsigned letter, likely talking about Fia, expresses agreement that little can be done to salvage the current situation, explaining that the original intent was simply to give Fia a chance to hone her art and earn achievements that would grant her future influence and silence skeptical colleagues. The writer downplays concerns about the unpredictable incident and Fia's subsequent choices, arguing that this isn't necessarily bad since she could never have been watched forever, and voices support for Lemoine's proposal to send her to the pharmaceutical company given her proven self-reliance. Citing her achievement as a carabiner candidate despite her racial handicap, the writer urges trust and patience, framing this path as the proper way to honor a debt owed to her parents rather than the fate Laterano originally intended for her. The letter closes by asking the recipient to choose her next codename, something impressive, partially to outdo Lemoine in that regard. Pieced together from scattered clues, the account describes Fiammetta's elite 4-member Laterano squad being sent to clear out Sarkaz bandits ambushing Sancta caravans, tracking them to a ruined building that turned out empty of enemies but filled with corpses of varying races, ages, and eras, all positioned before a sealed door as if seeking something they never found. Fia claims she left before the critical moment due to a fake transmission that was later revealed as a trap, leaving the details of what followed unclear, though squad member Lemoine was later hospitalized while Mastima became a fallen angel and left Laterano, with Fia eventually following her. The squad was reportedly led by a Sancta named Anduin, who has no record in any official Lateran documents. A classified, now defunct rumor from Kazdel once spoke of someone in the Barren Lands with forbidden insight into past and future, capable of guiding others through a door of truth for a price, traced to a Sarkaz gang that was abruptly wiped out. Fia displays an oddly strong hostility towards high-budget, low-quality, rank wood movies known for pretentious titles, excessive explosions, and mature content warnings. While passing by a classic movie night hosted by Neon, Lava, and Robin, she voiced harsh criticism of the genre, yet revealed an impressive depth of knowledge, seamlessly shifting from complaints about its negative cultural influence to reciting classic lines and villain quotes. Despite this evident expertise, she turned down Lava's offer to become the Movie Lovers Group's special commentator. Lava notes that regardless of her denial, she clearly knows the genre well. Fia is confirmed to be non-infected. She has a cell originum assimilation of 0% and a blood originum crystal density of 0.12 parts per liter. The notes in her medical file state that Fia often goes into dangerous environments but is in peak physical condition, though she could take a vacation to improve her mental health. In her character art, drawn by Coney Rivard, Fia wears a white button-up collared shirt with red necktie that has the symbol of Laterano in white on it, black button-up skirt with white buttons and a white underskirt, ID badge clipped to the top of said skirt, black jacket with radio and Laterano symbol on the shoulder, earpiece attached to the radio, black gloves with red palms, straps on her right thigh, some shells to her left, and black knee-high boots. There are 3 cases around her, 2 black ammo cases with Laterano printed on the side, and a large white gun case directly behind her. She holds a long-distance white and black rifle with blue accents in her right hand, and a rotary shotgun with bayonet in her left hand. In her voice lines, voiced by Fumiko Urikasa, who also voices Azusa Fuisuki in Great Teacher Onizuka, Miss Valentine and Wanda in One Piece, Maya Gisborne in Vandred, Ruki Makino in Digimon Trainers, Ceres Victoria in Hellsing, Yuzuki in Chobits, Ciel in Shingatsu-san Tsukihime, Rukia Kuchiki in Bleach, Kyobe Yagyu in Gintama, Shirley Finette in Code Geass, Riza Hawkeye in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Diantha in Pokemon XY, Chun-Li in Street Fighter, Lady in Devil May Cry, and Renova in Genshin. Fia often talks about other Laterano operators.
モスティマを見張るのが私の責務だから。ここでもあいつと一緒に行動するけど大丈夫よね。コードネームが必要？フィアメッタのままでいいわ。役場の老いぼれたちにつけられた役職名にはもううんざりなの。どんな要件だろうと私がモスティマを捕まえてからにして。あの大バカ。私の魚団子に唐辛子を入れるなんて絶対わざとだから。どきなさい。止めても無駄よ。今日こそ一発入れてやらないと気が済まないわ。過ぎた好奇心はいいこととは言えないわ。レミュアンの妹にとっても、あなたにとってもよ、ドクター。心配してるのかって？そんなはずないでしょ？私は誰かさんが情報を漏らしたり、問題を起こしたりしないか見張ってるだけだし、それ以外のことには興味ないから、苦難陳述者なんて呼ばないで。神に選ばれし監督者とか、燃える死者もダメよ。ああ、もういい。モスティマの大バカに何を吹き込まれたのかは知らないけど、今すぐ全部忘れなさい。直ちに。即刻よ。誰かさんのおかげで、この辺りの露天街はもう回り尽くしたけど、ほんと、何が面白いのかわからないわ。入り口にある射的屋なんて、向かいのビルの屋上からでも的に当てられるほどなんだから。今度連れて行ってほしい？考えとくわ。
At E2 level 90 with max trust, potential, and module, Fia has 1,926 HP, 996 attack, 156 defense, 0 resistance, a 66-second redeploy time, 27 DP cost, and has a 2.8 second attack speed. Her range is the standard range for an AoE sniper. At max trust, she gains plus 100 attack. At max pot, she gets minus 2 DP cost, minus 4 seconds to redeploy, plus 35 attack, and a buff to her second talent. Her first talent, Sufferer of Tribulations, at E2, makes it so that Fia continuously loses HP over time, but her HP cannot drop to 0 as a result of the talent. When her HP is above 50%, she gains Vigor, which increases her attack by plus 25%, which is double to plus 50% attack when her HP is above 80%. Her second talent, Herald of Revelations, at E2 Pot 4, gives Fia plus 30 attack speed when she doesn't have a skill active. Fia has 2 base skills, which are both unlocked at E0. Her first base skill, Self-Discipline, makes it so that when Fia is assigned to a dorm, she has +2 self-morale recovered per hour, but cannot have morale restored from any other source. Her second base skill, Communal Suffering, makes it so that when Fia is assigned to a dorm and has full morale, she swaps morale with the previous operator assigned to the dorm. Fia's first skill, Provocate, gains SP from attacking and is manually triggered. All levels start with 5 SP and last for 30 seconds, with level 7 needing 14 SP to proc, and M3 needing 10 SP to proc. At level 7, Fia gains +1 tile of attack range and +60% attack. At M3, it's +100% attack. Her second skill, Penitente, gains SP from attacking and is manually triggered. All levels start with 0 SP, with level 7 needing 10 SP to proc and M3 needing 7 SP. At level 7, Fia fires scorching bullets that leave 5 incendiary marks across its flight path. The bullets explode when reaching the end of Fia's attack range, dealing 320% physical damage and causing the incendiary marks to explode in sequence, dealing 160% physical damage. At M3, it's 400% physical damage when reaching the edge of Fia's range, and the incendiary marks explode doing 200% physical damage. Her third skill, Repinite, gains SP from attacking, is manually triggered, can be toggled on and off at will, and has an unlimited duration. All levels start with 0 SP, with level 7 needing 19 SP to proc, and M3 needing 15 SP. At level 7, Fia continuously barrages the area in front of her at max range, expanding her explosion area to 2 tiles, and increasing her attack to 115%. Enemies 1.1 tiles away or closer to the impact site take 185% attack as damage instead. At M3, it's 125% attack in the explosion area and 220% attack at the impact site. Fia has 2 modules, starting with her ART-X module named A Long Journey. It makes it so that Fia's attack increases to 110% when she attacks blocked enemies. On module level 3, Sufferer of Tribulations is fully upgraded, making it so that her HP can now not go below 50% of her max HP, and that when her HP is above 50%, her attack is increased by +30%, which is doubled to +60% attack when over 80 HP. She also gets +85 attack and +32 defense. To unlock and fully upgrade this module, you must have Fia at E2 level 60, have 100 trust with her, complete 5 battles where your own Fia defeats at least 10 enemies, 3-star stage GA-4, having your own Fia as the only sniper in the squad, and have 12 module data blocks, 60 data patching strips, 20 data patching devices, 2 crystalline electronic units, 3 bipolar nanoflakes, 4 D32 steels, and 300,000 LMD. Her ART-Y module, named Outlaw Special Ammunition Surplus, makes it so that Fia's attacks now ignore 100 defense. At module level 3, Herald of Revelations is fully upgraded, making it so that when Fia has no skill active, she gains +33% attack speed, and when she has a skill active, she gains +10 attack speed. She also gets +70 attack and +43 defense. To unlock and fully upgrade this module, you must, ignoring overlapping factors, deal a total of 180,000 damage with your own Fia, 3-star stage S5-9, having your own Fia deal at least 60,000 damage, and have 2 bipolar nanoflakes, 3 crystalline electronic units, and 4 polymerization preparations. Everyone's favorite Aofiala Morale Restorer Fiammetta is honestly a great 6-star AoE sniper, with some drawbacks as always. Starting with her talents, Fia has an already massive DPS boost, getting between +25 and +60% attack if you have her X module, while her second talent gives her a sizable attack speed boost. All of her skills increase her attack in some way, with her S1 also boosting her range and lasting for 30 seconds, her S2 having multiple explosions and dealing a ton of damage, and her S3 having an indefinite duration and larger explosion radius. Both of her modules are great as well, further improving on her talents, such as her X module preventing her from going below 50% HP because of her first talent, and her Y module ignoring 100 defense. Now, this is where the cons come in. Her first talent, Sufferer of Tribulations, constantly drains her HP, meaning that if you want that up to plus 60% attack bonus when over 80 HP, you'll need constant healing just to keep it up there or prevent her from being one-shot by an enemy. Her second talent only really comes into effect as well when she's not using a skill, or you only get a small plus 10% attack speed with her Y module. All of her skills are offensive recovery, so without someone like Arknights deployed, you'll be waiting for enemies before you proc a skill. Her S3, as good as it is as well, really requires that you have the impact zone planned out, and hopefully a ranged tile that helps you get that impact zone where you want it, because anything not in that zone isn't getting attacked or hit. Regardless, Fia is a great damage-focused AoE sniper, high priority to raise. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter and Blue Sky for updates, and please check out my other Azure Lane and Uma Musume videos as well. Come back tomorrow for next week's character teasers.